So a couple of days ago, I made a Star Wars Battlefront 2 classic map tier list all by myself, and today we're doing a continuation of my Battlefront 1 anniversary video that I did a little over a month ago, where I ranked all the maps from worst to best. Today I'm going to be ranking all the maps again, but just in a regular tier list. To make it a lot easier for me to explain like these maps and whatnot. There's 24 maps. I'm only doing instant action, so no DLC or no campaign exclusive maps, you know, that were only in the campaign but not playable in instant action. I'm doing all of the instant action maps that you can play Conquest or Space Assault on. So yeah, so I let you guys actually, make your own tier list a couple days ago on my Discord when I shared it, and some of you guys have pretty interesting takes. I bet you guys are probably wondering, where's my list? So here I am making mine for a video. So here we are. Let's actually get started with the first one down here, Coruscant. Where am I going to put Coruscant actually? Where is Coruscant going to go? I'm going to put Coruscant at A tier. It's not S tier for me, but it's a pretty solid map. I'm going to be going in order of alphabetically, like how it is in the game. So yeah. Coruscant A, not bad. Standard map, solid map. Dagobah, unfortunately, guys, has to go to D. I don't really play Dagobah a lot. D for Dagobah, I guess. Alright, so Death Star, I was gonna put it in S, but since it has that glitch where you play as the Republic or the Rebellion, if you play as the Rebellion, but that glitch where you play as the Republic, your reinforcements goes down by 2. So I'm actually gonna put this still an A because it's a great map, but I'm going to put it below Coruscant here. Indoor, another D. I'm not really a huge fan of Indoor in Classic Battlefront 2. I prefer it more in 1, but not in 2. And they use the same map from Battlefront 1 too, so that's kind of lazy in a way, even though they only had a year of development, which I will give them that. Still a good map, better in Battlefront 1, and still belongs in D. Felucia, A tier again. Nothing's, I don't know, I didn't really put anything in S yet, so nothing's in S yet for me. It's a Felucia, solid map. It's a unique map, so I'd actually put it, all these are unique maps actually. I don't know why I was about to put it above Death Star. Do I prefer Felucia to Death Star though? That's the question. I think I do, yeah. I think I do prefer it to actual Death Star, because like I said, Death Star is a glitch. Geonosis. If this was Geonosis Spire from Battlefront 1, easy S tier. But since this is Geonosis in Battlefront 2, I put it in B. The map layout's alright. Yeah, it's just alright. It's not as great as Spire. I like the lighting in this. It's pretty cool. There's only one ATTE instead of 2, which I wonder why they did that. Why didn't they use 2 ATTEs like how they did in the first game? I don't know. But I'm gonna put it at B. And Hoth, I'm going to put this, actually in Battlefront 2, I prefer Hoth in Battlefront 2 than Battlefront 1. I feel like in Battlefront 1, without it being with no sprinting in Battlefront 1, you feel really slow. But Hoth in Classic Battlefront 2 is actually really good. Jabba's Palace, C, you don't really think about it. It's only really fun because the lightsaber heroes and the Clone Wars and Luke Skywalker and the Galactic Civil War, but other than that, it's not really super fun. It's really dark. And like I said, I'm not really a huge fan of like super dark maps, but yeah, it's only really fun because the lightsaber heroes. Camino, honestly, I just said that I'm not really a huge fan of dark maps, but Camino to me is S tier. S tier Camino. I love Camino in Classic Battlefront 2. It's way better in Battlefront 2 than it is Battlefront 1. So yeah, I'd say this. Camino, the platforms, the cloning facilities, the heroes that you can be. The urban camos for the rebels actually look kind of cool, so yeah, honestly, yeah, S tier. Kashyyyk, put it at B. The layout is pretty cool, but I don't know. I think it's worse than Geonosis to me. I play Geonosis more than I do Kashyyyk, so I put it at B tier. Not bad. Mos Eisley, you know what? I'm gonna put Mos Eisley at S tier. It's the only map that actually has heroes versus villains, and I love Mos Eisley in this game. I actually like them both, like almost equally in Battlefront 1 and also Battlefront 2. I like the Battlefront 2's lighting because it looks more like the afternoon. Battlefront 1's lighting looked like the morning time, but this looks like the afternoon in this game, and I like that a lot. and it's the only map with HVV, so it gotta be S tier. I mean, of course, every map can have HVV if you mod it, but not including mods. Stock game, only map HVV, gotta be S tier. It's really good. Mustafar, A tier. Actually, you know what, B tier. I was gonna put it in A, but I just realized it's a darker map, and for some reason Darth Maul is on this map as the CIS. Why is Darth Maul here? I mean, it could have been Palpatine, it could have been Dooku. The only map with Dooku playable is Geonosis, and Mustafar has Darth Maul again. Like, why? Mygeeto, S tier. I love Mygeeto. I love the lighting, the color schemes, the heroes that you can be. Yes, 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 and yes. Naboo. In classic Battlefront 2, Naboo is actually like, yeah, it goes into D. I'm just not a fan of nighttime. It's really hard to see. I love Naboo Theed in Battlefront 1 where it's like sunset. I like that, but yeah, it's another D. And another D for me, but it's still better. It's still better than these two, in my opinion. It's Polis Massa. Polis Massa. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna bump this to C. I'm gonna bump this to C though, because I still like to play Polis Massa. It's just the command post in the middle where the Republic spawns. It's just really bad. It's a really bad spot. But there are tanks on this map, which is pretty cool. You can go out in the asteroid field. The droids can actually last in space because, you know, droids don't really get suffocated by air. They don't really need to breathe air. So yeah, droids can actually go out into the asteroid, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I put Polis Massa at C. Space Felucia. Alright, onto the space maps. A lot of people just made like another tier for them, and they're like, hey, they're all kind of the same. I'm still gonna rate them the way that, you know, just regular, like how I am right now. So Space Felucia, this is actually my favorite. This is actually my favorite Clone Wars space battle. I don't know why, but I just like the layout of it. So I'm gonna put the layout. For the layout, I'll put it in B. Yeah. And Space Hoth is actually my favorite Galactic Civil War space map because I love the layout of that one. So I'm also going to put this, I'm just going to put these two in B. I feel like they're pretty fair. Most space maps are kind of the same, you know, you do the same objectives, just on different teams. Space Kashyyyk, it goes into D. I'm not really a huge fan of the layout. Space Mygeeto, I'm going to put this above Mustafar, actually. Yeah, I'm putting it above Mustafar because there's 3 frigates and one of them actually move. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. But yeah, on a real though, Space Mygeeto is like clearly the best space map out of all in this game. Space Tatooine, I like it more than Space Yavin, so I'm gonna put it at C. But still, like, it's just a regular space map. And Space Yavin, I'm gonna put it at D. Put it below Space Kashyyyk because I don't know why. I feel like Space Yavin's worse because like the layout is just like, it's like this. Here's the Star Destroyer facing this way, and here's the Rebel ship just like over here chilling. Like, why can't they face forward closer to each other? I don't know, but it seems a bit far away. I'm just not a huge fan of Space Yavin. 10-4, I do love the close quarters on 10-4. It's so fun. S tier for me personally. Utapau, I love Utapau. Classic. Everybody loves Utapau. Classic Utapau. Actually, this is my favorite campaign mission, even though I'm not really comparing the campaign at all. It has my favorite campaign mission on Utapau, so I gotta put it in S tier. So I have 5 maps in S tier. I did not expect me to have 5 maps. Yeah, and all 5 of the maps that are in S tier all have my favorite campaign missions on them. I mean, like, Mos Eisley doesn't really have a campaign mission, but Camino, that has the best campaign mission. Utapau is my favorite campaign mission. 10-4 has a really good campaign mission. I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite one, actually, but it's a really good campaign mission. And of course, Mygeeto, the first campaign mission, Amongst the Ruins. I mean, I guess you could say Geonosis is the first one, but it's a training mission. But the first official mission in the campaign, Mygeeto, Amongst the Ruins, that's pretty good. Yavin 4. I'm gonna put this in the C, but I'm gonna put it above. I'm gonna put it above Space Tatooine, but below Polis Massa. I just don't play Yavin 4 enough in Classic Battlefront 2. It is better in this game than it is in Battlefront 1, in my opinion, but I just don't play it. But that is my tier list. That is pretty much it. I ranked every single Classic Battlefront 2 maps. So my top 5 favorite Classic Battlefront 2 maps are Utapau, 10-4, Mygeeto, Mos Eisley, and Camino. That's my top 5 right there. Man, I did not expect this. I thought I was gonna put, I don't know, a lot in B, but I didn't. I actually feel like these are like my top 5 maps in Classic Battlefront 2. Let me know what you guys think of this list. Also, if you guys want to try this out yourself, let me know in the comments below. I will leave a link to it in the description for you guys to try out, and be sure to join me on Discord. Join my Discord, because my Discord gets stuff early like this, you know. Be sure to leave a like. Let's see if this can hit 100 likes, and I will do this for EA Front 2 if this video gets 100 likes. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care, and peace.